What up, though? It's your boy Cool Almighty. We going crazy out here. Shout out to Progress Report. Yeah.
The Progress Report.
All right, it's your girl Lalaa, Shepard checking in. This is the Progress Report on the go, man. Who am I speaking with?
What up, though? It's your boy Cool Almighty. What's going on?
Word. Cool Almighty. What's good?
Man, I can't call it, man. Moving and grooving.
For sure. So you used to go by a different name, right?
Yeah, by default.
By default. Okay, so what does that mean, and why'd you change your name?
It was just supposed to be an Instagram name. It used to be Cooler's Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some shit that we did back at home. So the lane was like, you're not necessarily no lame or no square or nothing like that, but when you're not doing or in the mix of all the, the bullshit, the regular shit, the going out and all that, and you focused or something like that, friends might be like, bro, you lame, you need to come out, quit being lame. But it was nothing wrong with that. I was still that cool nigga. I just chose to be that. So I made that an Instagram name, and people took off with it when I started making music.
True, true. Okay, so you talk about where you came from and all that good stuff. Where you from originally?
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Tell me about Detroit, tell me about Detroit.
It breeds hustlers. It's fun for visitors. Ain't the best place to be staying, just to be staying, especially when you want to pursue music. That's what brought me to Atlanta. But definitely no place like it at all.
True. Yeah, Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. I know what you mean.
Yeah, what part?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay. Just 'cause.
Yeah, we right up the way. Now the music scene though, I mean, I feel like Detroit, man, y'all got some dope ass rappers and artists and musicians out there, and I feel like they trying to do something, but what you mean by that as far as like it's not the place to be for music? What you mean?
It's not really like a scene, like even though we're a major city and we get a lot of events that come there or people that come and visit, unlike smaller cities where they don't get like certain celebs and all that, it's just not a whole lot going on there, and it's a place where you can be real complacent. A lot of the same stuff going on, a lot of bullshit, a lot of hating.
True.
People don't stick together out there. I think people just now starting to realize that sticking together bring more attention to the city in general. So people starting to do it a little bit now, but I'm not there no more, so it don't even matter.
You still in tune with people in Detroit though, or?
Of course, I go back all the time.
For sure.
There's always gonna be home. I've only been in Atlanta for like 2 years now.
Oh, okay. So you still fresh for real.
Yeah. That's nothing.
So talk about your transition, from Detroit to Atlanta. Like that's a pretty big transition for real,
I've really been gone since I was 18, traveling. So I left Detroit, went to I tried to move to Atlanta before. Was only out here for a couple months, went back to Detroit, left Detroit, went to Columbus, Georgia. Left Columbus, Georgia, and went to Minneapolis. Minneapolis, came here. So it's not too hard. It's a whole lot easier than what's going on back there. Like, ain't no jobs up there. The city fucked up. Everybody trying to rob somebody. Always got to look over your shoulder, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
It's just a breath of fresh air just coming to other places. Not to say that it's not dangerous everywhere.
Right.
Or that it don't have its dangerous places, but it's not like back home. And, I can focus more. I'm around more like-minded minds. The support is different. Like, you would never expect people from a different place to be supporting somebody else that's not from there. So I appreciate that. And it's not really too much of a hard transition. Like, I got a mouthpiece. I know how to network. I know what I came to do. I'm always on my grind. So no matter where I'm going, I'm going to make them connections I need to make.
True. I mean, but your Detroit, background still influenced like your two projects though, right?
Of course. That started off my first 2 mixtapes, Made in Detroit, and then Made in Detroit 2. Y'all can go check that out. That's streaming everywhere, Made in Detroit 2. You can find that anywhere. But yeah, it definitely inspired it because I wouldn't be who I am without being from where I'm from. And I'm able to apply the things that I learned from being where I'm from to, living out here in the world and being out here on my own to make some things happen. So, in those projects, it talk about a little bit of the things that I was taught and how I applied it to, business, street things, things that helped me grow from like things that I was taught. And, I keep applying that and learning and growing.
For sure. Now we gotta, salute Mr. Nipsey Hussle for all his influences to the culture and all that good shit. One thing about him, he definitely just, he was an independent artist, you know what I mean? And just influenced a lot of other independent, not just artists, but entrepreneurs as well. So speak about the independent grind and, how it applies to you and just some of the steps that you've taken just as far as your personal career.
Not really like I have a choice. It's not like, record labels are just coming after me off bills for me putting out a couple songs. Of course, you gotta put that groundwork in for anybody to be interested in. Like even my management, like I had to show them that I was already working by myself and I was self-sufficient.
Right.
So whatever they brought to the table was just an addition to what I was already doing. So all of that work out. Nobody gonna give you anything. Everybody want to see that you're working already before they hop on the bandwagon and say, like, okay, you working. But versus a person just telling you, yeah, I do this, this, and that. And then they be like, okay, let me check it out. Oh, but I don't got it out yet. Oh, but it's not here. I don't have no website. I just knew I needed all these certain things, and through trial and error, I didn't really have nobody to really tell me what I needed to do or what I didn't need to do or what I wasn't doing enough of. It was just like trial and error, and I saw what was working and what wasn't working. You gotta grind, figure out what you can do right here and now in order to reinvest in your career. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got those special cases where, it might be a family friend with some bread. They putting people on that seem like they just popped out of nowhere, but that's not the case for me. So I had to get it on my own. And by me getting it on my own, I take a certain type of pride in the type of work that I put out. Cause you gotta reinvest it. You gotta take money and make money, period.
Facts. How would you describe your style though? Like if you had to describe it, not just on the music side of things, but just in general, like what's your style?
We wouldn't call it trap in the Midwest. So I'm not necessarily sure what to call it. I'd say it's some street rap, but I'm not just no street rapper. Like I can hang with the best of them. I can hang with, Kendrick, J. Cole. I can hang with Thug, Future, YG, Nipsey, all them. So I'm a very diverse artist. I got some real shit to talk about. I can definitely teach you some things, but I can turn you up at the same time. So there's some shit that you can listen to in the car, the crib, the club, and on the curb. So it's not just no one place type of music.
I dig that. Now you brought up J. Cole, so I saw that you appeared in his latest video for Middle Child, man. So first of all, that's dope as fuck. So, congratulations on landing that, however the hell you landed it. But, speak on that experience. How was that?
Man, that was lit. They worked the hell out of us. It was a 2-day shoot. J. Cole, I definitely wouldn't have expected him to be, the person that he portrayed. Because, portray. When you listen to some people and you see interviews with some people and you listen to their music, when you meet them in person, sometimes it don't always be that. They might be like,
right,
or stuck up, or just like some assholes. But he was a silly dude. He was a humble guy. I was able to talk to him for a little bit, so to me that was amazing. The experience of being on set for a higher caliber artist and to see what he's doing in his position, that was something to strive for. Damn, this was up. So that was pretty fun. And the feedback that I got from it, just placement in there, that was amazing to me to see myself on the screen,
Hell yeah.
Jams, BT Jams, some news outlets on YouTube, everybody tagging me. The shit was fun. It was definitely an experience that I won't forget.
Definitely, that's dope. So what's some of your things, what's some things that you like about being an artist and some things that you don't like about being an artist and why?
Me, I'm hands-on everything. Like I said, I didn't necessarily have all the help or knew all the people that could possibly play all these roles. I didn't have the budget to have all these people do all these things that I needed to look like a professional artist. But I had the skills to do them myself. So being an artist, it wasn't even, a bad thing to be doing the things by myself. I can shoot videos, I can edit my own videos.
Okay.
I can do the graphics. I could do a lot of shit that is like media. That's always fun to talk about my experiences, paint a picture for other people to understand or know what I've seen or what I've done. And just being an artist in general, I feel like you need to be hands-on. So for me to be able to do edit videos and be able to tell the person that's shooting my videos not how I want it or how I envision it, stuff like that. So all of that's fun. And I really just enjoy doing it. Like I couldn't see myself doing nothing else if it wasn't art. Some of the things that aren't as fun about it is being consistent. Like that takes a lot of work. You want to do this shit. You definitely got to be consistent. You got to wake up and know that you're doing something towards, you know, the long-term goal. It's a lot of fake people that you got to bump shoulders with, rub shoulders with, and all that stuff. They don't necessarily be too willing to help unless, you know, either you pay or they see you got a buzz already. They don't necessarily always want to break people like you would think that they do when they just hear some dope shit. So that's not always fun, but
true.
There's a lot of capping going on too, like being in the industry now a little bit. I see a lot of the shit that people, you know, doing to get their clout up, just unnecessary bullshit, fake beefs, and rented jewelry, and rented clothes, and
Damn, they rent jewelry?
man, what? I didn't.
Oh, damn. I swear I didn't know that.
That's why all my shit gonna be custom.
Word.
Can't say nothing about it. But nah, that shit crazy.
Let me find out I can go get me a big ass Cuban link for a damn day.
Do that shit for the video and be turning that shit in like Airbnb the next day. Like
I didn't know that.
man, I done seen some wild shit that really surprised me because it'd be like
Damn.
it'd be people that you think like real street niggas, like, really out here hustling and getting it. Just to
Jesus.
find out like oh. So back home we ain't doing that shit. Of course you got cappers everywhere, but I come from a place where niggas really getting it in and they really spending that check.
For sure.
But yeah, just being around a lot of the fake shit that's not too fun for me.
Respect. All right. You know, we like to ask people what the word progress mean to them. That's the name of our show. We talk about progression, getting better, and all that good stuff. So what does the word progress mean to you?
Progress to me is growing, just growing in general. I'm not where I was yesterday. Every day, getting further and further towards what I'm trying to reach as far as a goal. So any progress at all, just anything that's new that I wasn't able to do before and it helps, that's progress to me. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Shout out to the progress report.
For sure. Anything else you want the people to know?
Just dropped my song with Belly Baby called 10 Toes. Y'all need to go stream that everywhere. That's going crazy right now. Shooting a video for that pretty soon. I need y'all to check out the website. The website is still coolestlame.com. Y'all can check out the merch with the bears and the cardigan on. You know, go support, man. That's how I keep doing this shit.
For sure.
This music shit take money, man. So when y'all support, that help me to continue to put out great product, good music, more visuals. Just keep that shit rolling. Keep the ball rolling.
Respect.
So, yep, make sure y'all follow me on everything at Cool Almighty. I'll follow back. I ain't bougie. Just make sure you said that you saw this progress report video or something like that. I'll follow back.